Wilkinson. I come today not to represent any organization, although I am a member of PFLAG, or to represent any church, although I am a Christian. Neither did I come to vilify anyone, even though I strongly disagree with the opinions expressed by Representative Kern. I came today as the mother of one of Oklahoma's kindest, most compassionate residents, my 21-year-old daughter, who also happens to be a lesbian. When she was in the 6th grade, I watched her slip into a depression that I couldn't understand. She cried herself to sleep many nights and couldn't tell me what was wrong. She gained 30 pounds. Her misery was obvious, but the reason for it was not. My sense of helplessness in the face of her distress was extremely difficult for me to bear. I'm so glad today to report that she ultimately grasped the reality of her adolescence, attracted to boys. The reason I'm happy is not because she's a lesbian, but because she's still with us. She did not choose, like so many others, to commit suicide or to run away because she was ashamed. I'm glad I was able to love her without judging her, without judging what was clearly not a choice for her, but a discovery. When I hear rhetoric that suggests that if only homosexuality were invisible, and if kids didn't know about homosexuality, then there wouldn't be any homosexuality, I know how untrue that is. I've heard the stories of too many parents who watched their children grow up and who knew their children's orientation even before they did. It's not a choice. People can't be recruited to be gay or straight. As I wrestled with the knowledge that my youngest child was gay, I looked deeply into myself. Could I choose to be gay? The answer to that question is no, I cannot. I am what I am. If straight people cannot choose to be gay, why do we insist on thinking that gay people can choose to be straight? Why would you? After hearing the stories in PFLAG of the agony of children who were rejected by their parents, thrown out of their churches and ridiculed by their classmates, I wonder, why do so many straight people think that anyone would choose such a life of rejection? I challenge all of our legislators in Oklahoma to move on to productive legislation that will improve the lives of all Oklahomans and stop trying to condemn and ostracize any Oklahoma citizen for their religion, their race, their nationality, their family composition, or for their sexual orientation. This gay community is made up of a lot of human beings who are our sons and daughters, our nieces, nephews, our parents, our siblings, and our friends. At your very best, you can pass legislation that recognizes and ensures their full legal and human rights, and at the very least, you can leave them to live their lives in peace.
I'm here today not to speak on my own behalf, but have been asked to read a statement by Senator Andrew Rice, who is home in bed with the stomach flu. Otherwise, he would be here with us today. Senator Rice writes, by resorting to inflammatory speech to make her point, Representative Kern not only hurts the targets of her remarks, homosexuals and nonviolent Islamic religious followers, but she also offends most Oklahomans who believe in fairness and decency. Having lost a brother in the World Trade Center on 9/11, it is offensive to me that she equates homosexuality with terrorism. As elected representatives in the Oklahoma State Legislature, we are each held to a higher standard in our public remarks. I wish Representative Kern would have avoided attacking millions of people for their religion or for who they love. I expect the Republican leadership of the House of Representatives to condemn her remarks.